Okay, this is a supplement to Freebie Friday, and it's based on my experience going to the NHL draft last Saturday here in Dallas. Dallas isn't exactly a hockey town. It's a distant fourth place behind the other sports that are here, and you don't really hear that much about hockey on the local media. So I kind of get it off Sirius XM and lately the Hockey Guy on the YouTube channel, which is great. And if you're a hockey fan, it's a great channel to listen to. And if you're not a hockey fan, give him a try, because he's very entertaining and you might discover a pretty cool sport. Well, I went to the NHL draft, which I thought might be a once-in-a-lifetime thing here in Dallas. And because I was kind of busy during the week, I couldn't and really didn't want to shell out hundreds of dollars to buy an advance ticket. So I was hoping I was able to could just go up to a window or something and get a ticket. I got there to the airline center and it was pretty much shut off, but there were signs leading to something called a fan fest. So I figured, well, I'll give that a try, and maybe it would just be a couple bucks to get in and I'll have a pretty good time there. Well, it was free. So I got into the Fan Fest for free, and they had a ton of free activities there. They had a mechanical bull, they had two real longhorn steers, one of them was saddled up and people were getting their pictures taken aboard longhorn steer. I wasn't exactly up to that, but they had other things there. They had like a puck shooting. Wasn't exactly a contest, but you could give shooting a puck a try. And I haven't shot a puck in 40 years. But so I just basically watched that. And somebody called me over. There was a booth there for Denny's. And you spun a wheel, and so I spun a wheel. I won a free milkshake. So I got that for free. Then I watched a little bit of the pucks being shot and people taking it. There was a couple, there was a washer dryer, and the idea was to shoot the puck into the washer and the dryer. So I did that, and then I figured, well, I'll try and get in. There was no ticket window. Apparently all the tickets were electronic tickets. So I went up almost to the door, and then I saw it was pretty high security, and I was kind of let down. So I, walked away a bit, and then I decided, well, I'll just come back and I'll take in the Fan Fest, so I can at least say that I went and tried to get into the draft. Well, I was on my way back to kind of stroll down the midway there, or I guess you would call it the event, and the security lady at the door motioned me over, and there was a lovely blonde woman there who don't frown at me, Don, who actually had a spare electronic ticket. And so she kind of gave me hers, and I was able to get in on her electronic ticket. And so I got actually into the NHL draft, and it was fantastic, because you see these are the top hockey prospects in the world. And they're being drafted, and you see them, they have these little tags on them that says draftee. So you know that it's somebody important, even if you don't even necessarily know who they are. And I got to go into the area where the draft was being held itself and watched about a round and a half of the picks. I had gotten there late, so it was in the middle of the 7th round of the 7-round draft before I left, but I got quite a few free things there, and just a wonderful, fantastic experience at a Major League Sports draft, the NHL draft. So that's it, and just remember, it's all fun and games until you lose a tooth, and then it's hockey.